Hi, this is Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. And this time we're taking a look at the NERF Rival Edge Series Saturn. And this is the NERF Rival Blaster from Hasbro from 2020. So the first thing we're going to do is take a close look at the packaging. Taking a look at the packaging, standard closed box Nerf gun. So it's got the Nerf Rival. This is the Rival series that shoots the high impact rounds. It comes with 10 of them in that Edge series color, that neon yellowish green color. It says Edge series down here. These are more precision based, like targeting sets, not built as much as some of the other ones for like Nerf wars. These are more like target practice, but I think this one would be really cool in a Nerf war. It's got that standard shotgun look, which is why I'm most excited about it. Shotguns are pretty much my favorite, real world weapon, and this guy looks to have that really nice feel to it, which I think I'm going to enjoy. So Edge Series Saturn, 90 feet per second. This is the XX-1000. It's a targeting set, so pretty standard. Let's take a look at the back. And the back just shows the blaster. It shows that it has slam fire, holds 10 rounds. It's got a tactical rail on the top, 32 inches long, and it's got that reactive target that flips when it's hit. Use only official Rival rounds. Obviously there are aftermarket ones that work pretty well with them, but pretty standard. But let's get this guy opened up. Rival Edge Saturn. This thing feels amazing. It's got that definite feel of a real world shotgun. Definitely long, so it's much longer than some of the other Nerf blasters like the Takedown, but this one feels really comfortable in the hand. The stock feels good to me. It's a nice length of pull for an adult. And I think kids will have an easy time with it as well. So you can obviously see we have the blaster. We've got the plastic, faux wood stock. It's got the Rival logo on this side. It's only on this side. There's no paint on the other side, and there's only paint right here. There's nothing else painted on the whole blaster. The blaster is exactly the same on the other side. You've got a sling mount here. You've also pretty much got a sling mount down here. You've got the safety here. You got a nice trigger. You have the back sight and the front sight up there, and then you have the actual pump handle, which feels really nice. Same thing. It looks supposed to be like it's faux wood, and it feels really good. Taking a look at the other side of the blaster, you can see the depriming lever right here. So if you were to prime the blaster, need to clear a jam out, you could actually hit that button to deprime it, because once you prime the blaster, this can't move anymore until you actually fire. But if something happens, you can actually hit this and it allows you to prime again, which is really nice. So other things that come with this blaster is it obviously comes with the target, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. Nothing too crazy. This is just a basic cheap target, to be perfectly honest, and you just would basically set it up like this, and if you shoot it, it would just fall over, and then it allows you to keep on just shooting at it in theory, and just it keeps on flipping over. But not too bad. It's nice to get something like that, but it's nothing as nice as some of the other ones that we've gotten with the other edge blasters. And then we have the high impact rounds. You get 10 of them for the blaster. You know, too bad we don't get more than 10. You know, you shoot them and you lose them because these things bounce and go crazy. You only get 10 of them, which is the capacity of the blaster. But they are the neon green color. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. I'll compare it to a regular one so you can see, but a little bit of a different color. And side-by-side comparison of the high-impact rounds, this is the regular yellow, this is that lime green color. Very similar. On camera when I'm filming it, I can't even tell the difference looking through the camera viewfinder. But this one is the regular thing. Nothing's, you know, changed other than the colors. They do that same thing for the Overwatch. Has different colors, and they do that for different series sometimes. So this is just the standard yellow, and then we have the lime green color. So loading this blaster is pretty straightforward. So obviously we have the pump handle right here. This is how you pump it to fire. It's just pretty straightforward. You just pull the trigger to fire. But it's nice, smooth. It's a little bit slippery. I mean, it's got a little bit of grip here, but it's not too bad. But this is where you actually would put the high impact rounds in. So when you prime it back, kind of like a magnet, you just pop the rounds in there. And this holds 10 rounds. So you just take a round and you just pop it in there. Pop one in, and it takes up to 10. Pop it in there, and once you're done loading, you just close it, and then you can just fire. You fire the round, you pull the trigger, and it shoots the round. Also, you have the safety. This is only on one side, so it's not ambidextrous, which is unfortunate, but it's right here. Down is actually where it won't let you pull the trigger at all, and then up will let you fire. And then if you prime around into the chamber, and then something gets jammed, on the other side you have this depriming thing where you can push this down, and it allows you to prime it open again and try and get that jam out. This blaster is also equipped with slam fire, so once there's a round chambered and you shoot that off, if you hold down the trigger and you keep on pumping, it'll continue to shoot without, you can fire rapidly, which is really cool. It's just a nice feature, and it feels really good in this gun. Sometimes some of the guns get hung up on that feature, and the trigger gets stuck. This one works and functions really well with the slam fire. I really like how the slam fire works on this guy. Overall, it feels great in the hand. I really like this stock. I think everything feels good. I mean, it's definitely a nice feeling weapon. And as you look, it's got a nice sight picture. I like that sights. It looks really nice. And then right below the sights, if you prime the gun, this is shows when it has the orange, it shows that it's primed. And then if you fire off a round, you can see that there is nothing there. It's the black. So you prime it, and it's got that priming indicator letting you know that the gun is primed and ready to fire. Overall, it feels great in the hand. I definitely think it's fun to shoot. It's got that shotgun feel and the pump action. Now, obviously, it only shoots one round, and you know, a lot of people say that's not a true shotgun. Well, a shotgun can shoot multiple different types of rounds, and you know, one of the rounds a shotgun can shoot is a slug. So, I mean, you could picture this as like a slug shooting shotgun, at least in my eyes. But I mean, the feel of it definitely gives that real-world feel of a shotgun. I definitely like having it. I definitely think it'd be a cool gun to kind of sling over. And there is another sling mount as well in the front, down there in the front, where you could hook something to sling it, which is really nice. So it's got those 3 points. I covered these two, this one and this one. There's also that one in the front. So you could definitely sling this over your shoulder, use this as a secondary. As far as a primer, I'm not really sure you'd want to use that just for the 10 rounds, but it's definitely fun. Pretty easy to load. You shoot off a round, you pull it back, you cock it back, and you don't push forward, and you have that breech open where you're able to load rounds as you go. So I definitely feel like having a pouch with you would be nice. But let's see this guy shooting, and then I'll shoot at that target as well, and then we'll kind of come back and compare it to some other stuff. Just for size comparison, here we have the rival Saturn next to the rival Hades. These are both rival blasters. This is in the Edge series, obviously, and this is in the Phantom Core, which is just the white color instead of the red and the blue. This guy holds 60 rounds. You can see this guy is smaller than this guy. This one only holds 10. So you can kind of compare. I mean, as far as if I was in a Nerf war and I didn't want to have to worry about reloading all the time, I'm definitely going to take the Hades every time over this blaster. But I will say, this feels so good to hold and shoot. It's really fun. If you want that actual shotgun feel, I would definitely, you know, try the Saturn. You could definitely use it as a, you could sling it over your back with these sling points in the front or the back, or this one right here. And you could use that as a secondary, even though it's pretty big. A lot of people might gravitate towards the takedown because it is a little smaller, but I definitely like the feel of this and that you could shoulder as well. But it's a great blaster. I don't know if it's super practical for an actual Nerf war, especially if you're going to be playing all day and, you know, you're going to have to be reloading a lot. I don't feel that this is that great. You can obviously see, I mean, it's a nice add-on, but they've definitely in the Edge series given us better targets than this thing. This thing's kind of cheap. It just, you know, knocks over. It doesn't always work, kind of slides around sometimes depending on what floor you have it on. But and I also wish they gave you more rounds with this blaster. I really think they should always give you twice as many rounds as the gun could hold. That way if you lose the rounds. But definitely a really nice gun in the Rival series. I'm not sure where it's going to fit as far as the place. It's just really one of those guns that you're just going to have to, people are going to like it. I mean, it definitely feels ergonomic and neat to hold. But as far as practicality, I don't know that, you know, I would take that in a Nerf battle over something like the Hades, especially, you know, just for capacity alone. But once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics and Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and we will see you guys next time.